Are you sitting comfortably? Then let me tell you a story. We in Cornwall are inheritors of a remarkable and distinctive Christian heritage, stretching back many centuries, possibly to the very earliest days of the Christian faith. This is a land where the gospel has been shared with passion and commitment and at risk to life and limb, from the days of Piran and Petroc, Iar and Adwenna, through to the days of John Wesley, Henry Martyn and Billy Bray, to name just a few of many. And just as the good news has been shared within Cornwall, so it's been shared far and wide beyond these shores. This too has been a place of imagination and creativity, which has significantly shaped the wider world. We are happy inheritors of that heritage. And above all else, this has been a place which God has blessed richly, in which he is still imparting his blessing and where he will do so in the future. He is at work here already, before us and beyond us. The challenge to us is to join in with what he is already doing and to play our part faithfully in the story that he is still shaping in the beautiful part of his creation that is Cornwall. Thus, our prayer is simply this, that we become an ever more hopeful, confident church that seeks the mind, heart and will of God for Cornwall, for the communities he calls us to serve, and for the wider world beyond these shores. How are we to be such a church? We will be so by being true to Christ and by drawing deeply on our heritage. In the mission context in which we find ourselves today, we will be true to our Celtic inheritance. We will be people of prayer, holiness, and generosity, responding to the wind of the Spirit, leading us out beyond ourselves, seeking fresh and innovative opportunities to love and to serve and to share. And we will be true to Christ by seeking in our obedience and devotion to him to ensure that his loving, transforming presence is made manifest amongst us through the quality of our community and our common life. And all the ministry we undertake, whether lay or ordained, will be undertaken with that aim above all in mind, that Jesus Christ in all his glorious reality may be known, loved and worshipped in, through and beyond his church. That's a story that reaches deep back into our Cornish past and draws us on into the future. And it's a story, as you may have spotted, that calls us to take two things really seriously. First, we must take Jesus Christ with utmost seriousness. As Christians, we carry his name. We are called his body. We are his disciples, called to follow him without hesitation and with wholehearted commitment to him. We're to make his passions for the young, for the poor, for the planet our own. And our task above all else as his people is to make his loving presence known through our worship, through our service, through all that individually and together we do and say as we love and as we pray. And we're called to do that not just anywhere, but here in Cornwall, in this very particular, very special place. We will not be faithful to Christ if we ignore either Cornwall's particular strengths or its particular weaknesses. So we must take Cornwall's poverty seriously. Economically, Cornwall is getting weaker, not stronger, and we will be failing and unfaithful to Jesus if we do not share his passion for those facing poverty. And we need to remember too that poverty is also a poverty of spirit and aspiration. So we must be people of hope for those for whom that is in short supply. But we must take Cornwall's strengths seriously too, and rejoice in them, and remind Cornwall of them. This is a place that has literally changed the world. There would have been no Bronze Age without Cornish tin. Cornish ingenuity and inventiveness in the Industrial Revolution also had global consequences. Cornish creativity in the arts has also been rightly of world renown. And Cornwall's Christian heritage is such a significant strength too. We need just the kind of questing, pioneering, venturesome, creative spirit the Celtic saints had of old. And it's there in the Cornish Christian Celtic DNA. It's a great gift to us, and we need to draw on it deeply if in our day we're to bring Christ and Cornwall together in fruitful and in faithful mission. For me, all of that is summed up in the pectoral cross that I wear around my neck. At one and the same time, it speaks to me of Christ and of Cornwall. It's made by a Cornish silversmith. The Christ figure is taken from one of the ancient Celtic crosses at San Crede, and while the main cross is made of ordinary sterling silver, the Christ figure itself is made from good South Crofty tin. So I wear it not just around my neck, but next to my heart, to remind me of my need to remain deeply committed both to Christ and to Cornwall. My cross calls me to walk the saints' way, that ancient path that leads us on into the future, here in Cornwall, with Christ at the centre. And I would love you to join me in walking that way together.